YouTube. I got a stamp and die set from Diamond Press that I'm super excited about. It is spinning pop-up cards, and I love this because I tried, here's a picture, I tried making one of these for my brother's engagement, and it was the biggest pain in the butt. So you make like a little spinner in the middle. You can do it yourself, but it is a pain in the butt. I was like, never again. And then when I saw this set, I was just like, oh my god, yes. Yes. So you get the worker die here, and then all the little embellishments and things to do it. Everybody on the internet's been doing the sun and the diamond, so I think I'm going to do the butterfly today. You also get a matching stamp set. And you got like all the little pieces to put on the spinner. Like, oh, this is such a great set. I mean, the sun is the one that really sold it for me. Like, I was like, yep, I gotta have that. But I just love it. And then you always get, of course, your little folder. So I don't think you're ever gonna run out of these little folders. So we're gonna get started on making a card. Oh, and you get, so nice, they give you the little string to do the spinner too. So that's great. Alright, so for this project you're gonna need the A2 size card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I just got some light purpley color. Then I cut this one down to 4 by 5 1/4, and then this one down to 3 3/4 by 5 for the layers. And you got the inside. So let's look at the directions and figure out how we're going to do this. Step 1, we're going to need to cut out 2 pieces of each of these I'm going to cut out 2 of these. Cut it out of that purple paper. I'm a little leery about doing this because this paper isn't that thick, but I'm hoping that it'll work. And I think I'm just going to do my Gemini. I think, well, let's see. I mean, they gave you the folder, so I'm assuming everything would fit in the marquee. And yeah, everything would fit in the marquee if you wanted to do it, or if you only had the marquee, but for simplicity's sake, I'm going to just do it in my Gemini. I got this low-tack tape from Crafter's Companion, and it is not low-tack tape. It is super, super sticky, and it rips everything. So try, if you do have this Crafter's Companion low-tack tape, try to use it on areas that aren't going to be part of the card, because it will rip and tear. I'll need my metal shim because I don't think I'll need it for this. This through. This one, and then we need to cut out 2 more. Okay, that'll fit there, and I'm gonna get some more paper for the other one. I've been loving Diamond Press recently. They're so easy. One thing I like is that they cater to card makers. You know, a lot of other companies are just for crafts, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that, but I like that they're like, let's make a card. How are we going to make a card, you know? So I like that. I mean, I do a lot of other crafts, but I like card making the most. Now here's a tip from the directions that I appreciate. Note, if you are using pattern paper with a directional pattern, cut one set with the pattern going up and one set with the pattern going down, just so you're paying attention to that. Okay. All right, so we got those two cut out. And then, see what we do next. I think we cut out the fun pieces next. So, not really. I want you to fold stuff first. So you're going to fold across the lines. Fold down. I'm gonna, sometimes, not always, I have to get my scoreboard out and just remake the lines a little bit deeper, just so I'm not bending the paper. And especially something with such a little tab. There's such a little tab, you don't want it to mess up. So just do that real quick. So we got that one bent. Do this one. And if it was a longer like sheet out here, it would probably bend better, but it's a little tab. Little tabs are always, see, like this one bent fine, are a little harder to do, you know? Do I bend this down too? Yeah, I want you to bend this one down too. To the back. And this one back. And this one didn't even emboss, it looked like. And that could be too, also because my plate was warped. Now, if your plate's warped, it's not gonna do the best of jobs. Okay, so I did those. I don't think I'm gonna assemble it quite yet, because I don't have my stuff cut out yet. So, for this one, we're gonna need the butterfly. We're gonna need, I'm gonna cut out all these butterflies because I think they're fun. And then what stamps do I have to go with these? So, I've got this little guy here, which goes in there, which is cute. And then, of course, this big one goes there. And then we got another little butterfly here. Cool, cool, cool. And then I think this little heart thing too goes with it. And what do I want to say? I think I'm just going to make this a hello one because I'm just making hello cards. So the inside's got the purple. Why don't we use the card color? Or should we add another color because it's getting kind of plain? Definitely add more color if we wanted to. It's gonna be purple. I've got an idea. Since this is so such a light color, we can ink it. I think that'd be a good idea. Just ink it. I should probably stamp this first, right? Stamping first. That should probably be, make my life a little easier, right? Stamping block. I have Blackberry Bliss Stampin' Up! Pad. I'm going to use that for the stamp. And actually, we're just going to stamp all of it in the Blackberry Bliss, I think. Gonna fit, yeah. So we've got this one. We've got this little baby one. We've got another little one. And I think that's it for the butterflies. So then you can line it up so it'll cut out. You're making your life just a little tad easier. And who doesn't want to make their life just a tad bit easier? I'm kind of surprised that this one doesn't have, unless it's the middle of this one, which is what I think is happening. So, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just get my Gemini still out, so I'll just do this real quick. So you get all these fun pieces that cut out there. You get the little one. Oh, I gotta do the big one over again because I did not space that right. Okay. If you can see, I cut off the end of it, which I don't like. So we'll redo it. All right, we'll be less fancy with it and just do straight on. And then I'm going to do the little ones again. Just like to have a couple of different sizes and things to work with, so when decorating, and I have an idea for the front circulating in my mind right now, so we'll see if that happens. So let's recut this guy out. Other than I screwed up on it being on the end, it cut out, I had it cut out perfect, which is great. And I'm just reusing the tape from the previous cut. Let's redo this. that were cut out better. User error. This one. And this one. Okay. Now we're going to stamp the little hello in the center or the back. I want to see something really quick. Curious minds want to know. Okay, cool. So if you didn't want to stamp, which I might not do, they match up evenly, which is great, and I'll show you why in a minute. And actually, I think you are going to want to cut these out twice anyway because you want the back to be pretty. So I gotta stamp out one more of the big ones, because if you've never seen a spinner card and you're like, what am I doing? It'll make sense when I start putting it together. So you're definitely going to want to cut out 2. I have to cut out 3 because I screwed up with user error, but like, no worries. It's just paper. Cut one more of these out. Then we will put it together. Okay, I think we have enough of the butterfly pieces to put the inside together, but I want to do some matting. I'm not going to leave I'm not going to have the camera run while I do some matting, because we'll just say let's not do that. So give me 1 second and I'm going to get some mats going, and then I will show you how to put the mechanism together. So just 1 second. Alright, so I've just layered some paper on here. I wanted to do this before I assembled. It would be a lot easier. I believe this is 2 1/4 by 4 3/4. Here's a little tip for you. If you're new to crafting and you want to make everything look good, when you layer, just make sure that these lines match up and it'll look really nice. So the next step you want to do with this is you're going to put glue all along this end, and you're going to do one side with these tabs on the top and one side with these tabs on the bottom. Okay, so we're going to put that together. I didn't get my glue to work. It has not been working, and I don't know why. It's not coming out. You can get a pin through the precision tip. You cannot get it to come out. Not entirely, like it's clear, it should work, but it hasn't been. I don't know why. I like liquid glue, like if you can get it out for something like this. This is just not working. I don't get it. Is there something black blocking it up back here? There shouldn't be, I checked. Okay, see, it's coming out, so I don't know. It's really confusing me. Now I'm going to glue these together. And you just match the top corner here to the bottom one. What you need to do. Okay, do the same with this one. Make sure it's going the right way. This is why I like liquid glue, because you can play with it a little bit and it's good. So it's going to go like this. So then you're going to take the string that came in the kit. I also, like the one and only card I made, I used fishing line, so it was clear and you couldn't see it. So you're just going to want to, you don't need a whole heck of a lot, but you do want some to play with. Just going to cut that off, maybe. You're going to fit the string through the hole. Okay. Then you're going to take some tape and you're going to tape it. Super easy. I'm sticking out a little bit, no biggie. Just going to trim that off. Then you are going to glue this down. There. So it keeps it nice and secure. If you were going to like tape or glue the string down, it'd just be a pain in the butt. So this is just a lot easier. Just going to hold that for a minute. Then you're going to take this tab and you're going to put glue on it. Make sure the string stays out of the way, and you're going to just adhere it there. And it's seamless, it looks amazing. And I would say the biggest thing for this one is just to make sure that the top is straight. You don't want the top being weird or, you know, crooked or something. And then you're going to take the string. You want it pretty taut. You don't want it too loose. Put it through the bottom hole. Let's see, I made this a little too long, but that's okay. Turn it off. Take some tape. Same steps. Glue. Hold it down. Let's see, my glue wasn't working, so I gotta add some more of this here because for whatever reason it wasn't working. That's the only problem I have with the Bearly Art glue, is that I follow the directions of taking the cap off and soaking it and cleaning it out really good before I use it again, and it's still having issues with it coming out. So I don't know what that's about. And then you're just going to put some glue, if you can get some glue on this tab. And then you're going to put it together. So the thing with these cards is you need stamps that mirror each other. That's super important. If you don't, then it becomes a little bit of an issue. Okay, now we're going to take our pieces and we're going to figure out how we're going to want to do this, or like where we want the butterfly to sit in here. And this one popped up, so let's re-glue this down. Just going to hold this for a minute, I guess. I'm snacking on some carob chips while I craft. I don't know what your guys' favorite snack is. You could put that in the bottom. So you just kind of want to know, you want it in the center, especially this one because it's too big. If you were doing a little thing, you could probably mix and match. All I'm going to do is put some glue here and some glue there, and then glue around. If my glue will come out, which it's not, I don't know why this isn't coming out today. This is just being really frustrating right now. It's not coming out. There we go. All right, it's gonna be a little tricky. Don't panic. So we're gonna put him, get the other one ready. Basically, you're gonna sandwich. So, this makes more sense. Put him or her straight down in the center where you want it. And then you're just gonna put the one with the glue over top, just like that. And because I'm using liquid glue, I can smoosh it around a little bit so that they're facing each other. Got a little bit of playtime. Okay, that looks really, really good. Then you want to take the center one and do the same thing for the middle. So you stick this one down, and you know, I'm going to try it putting the glue on this one first. And we'll see if that works better. So, okay. Another thing I loved about this kit was that it had the two pieces. So they're like two pieces that move separately from each other, which is great. I'm trying to scooch that over. All right, so that's your mechanism. So all you're gonna do, it's gonna sit in the card like, let's fold these down. So then you're gonna get your card. Okay, what we're gonna wanna do now is you're gonna wanna make sure that the string and this center score line is in the center, so right on the fold, and you're only gonna be gluing these panels. So we're just gonna add some glue. And this one is still not sticking down. I do not know why. See, my glue is just not coming out today. This is really frustrating me. The pin goes in, it is clear, and it's still, this is the only problem I have with this glue. It's just, it works great otherwise, but it just stops up so bad. There we go for a hot minute. Not working again. It's gonna make crafting go like a really long time. They have other tips. I just like this precision one. And it's just not working today. Okay, that should hold it. And get my stuff out of the way. Like I said, you just want to make sure that the string is in the center. And then the sides should be good. I like the placement of that. Okay, so then hold it. What you're gonna do is, before you close the card, is you're gonna spin this around a few times. Okay. Spin it, and then you're gonna close it so that when you do open it, like when the recipient opens it, it'll spin. Why is mine not spinning? It should spin. Let's try this again. Really tight. I don't know why oh, there mine goes. Maybe I can spin it the other direction? I don't know. Maybe it's not taut enough. Maybe I gotta make the string tighter. I don't know. Alright, that's like a good amount, right? So then when they open it, well, when they open it, this piece should spin, and I don't understand why it's not spinning. Unless I have it constructed the wrong way. Let me see. No, that's right. It's supposed to pop up and spin. Like this is supposed to pop up and spin. I don't know. I have no idea. So I'm going to decorate this some more and then I'll show you the finished card. Alright, sometime later, and I have finished the card. So this is what I did on the front. And my hello was a little crooked, so I just put a butterfly there. It still looks crooked. What you should do is decorate the outside before you do the inside, so you won't get everything so crooked. But I did lift the top part up, so there's a bit to mention there. And then got this. I tightened it up, but it's still not spinning, so I don't know. I colored the butterflies with some Spectrum Noir sparkle pens. And so that is just a really cute card. If I could get it to spin, it would be amazing. But, oh, and then this is a Crafter's Companion die that I used to cut the aperture out of it. But it's still a really pretty card. I love it. I think it's cute. I will definitely... Oh, is this going now? No, that's not going. I definitely will mail it out, even though it is slightly crooked. What are you going to do? So that's the Diamond Press pop-up. What is it called? Spinning pop-up card. And this is the butterfly one.